Alex Caruso, what a fourth quarter from you individually and from the team as you come back and get the victory. You had a lance dance in there at a certain point. Yeah, LeBron came out to meet you with whatever that's called when you jump up in the air and hit back. So what got into you in that fourth quarter?
I was just being aggressive. Same thing I was doing from the beginning of the game. I just got a couple more opportunities. I told Lance walking into the half that he needed to tune up the guitar for me because I felt it was a little off. He did that at halftime. It came out and you saw it was tuned up in the second.
It was your career high in terms of points with 32, career high in rebounds, but this has been building. You've been playing well now for several weeks. What do you think about what this says about your position in the future as an NBA player?
I mean, hopefully by game, I keep improving. So hopefully it's just solidifying it, like you just said. All I can do is take it a game at a time. We got 2 more at home, so let's do the same thing I'm doing then and then finish out the season strong.
You know, a lot of your teammates and you being on the two-way contract with the South Bay Lakers have been playing big minutes and playing well also. What kind of familiarity have you had and how has that helped you as you guys have been playing some better basketball lately?
I just know what they're going to bring every night from playing with them down in the G League and the South Bay team. I know JJ is going to play hard, play good defense, rebound, play with energy. I know what J3 brings in the role, being a finisher at the rim and also defensively, and even Mo a little bit playing with him a couple games. I know that what he's capable of. So it's been good just to get out there and have some symmetry with them and just been able to play hard and get some wins.
That was a lot of fun for our group. That's the way I expected us to come back and play with that type of energy. It was great effort from the group and then some really nice individual efforts. Caruso was big time. JJ again just flying around on defense, making plays. Ill-advised chin up after his dunk, but it was, it's exciting for guys getting this opportunity to be doing something with it. And Rondo, I thought he took over in the fourth when you really need someone to take over, when the game is kind of tight and you're on the road and they're a playoff team. You need somebody to step up, and I thought Rondo did that. KCP made some nice plays, so really nice team win for the guys.
You've been complimenting Caruso's game and kind of effort on both ends for several weeks now, but do you think a game like this even says something more for a case for him as a future as an NBA player?
Yeah, the more time he plays, the more he shows what he can do, what he's capable of doing, the more he makes the case for himself, and he lets the whole NBA see what we get to see and what we've seen and the growth that he's had as a player in the last couple of years. So one of the guys I'm talking about when I said I'm really happy for guys that are taking advantage of this opportunity.
You mentioned Jones. It's probably irregular, Luke, for guys that get called up to be finishing games at the NBA level. What was it about his game overall that gave you that confidence to keep him in?
Well, the message all the time right now is we're going to find people that are competing. And I thought the team did tonight a good job of that, but I'm searching the bench for guys that are going to get out there and play as hard as they can, and he does that every time he steps on the court. So that wasn't the game plan going into it to play him all those minutes, but he was flying around trying to guard Lou, who's one of the toughest matchups in the NBA, is trying to stay in front of Lou and what he can do and whatnot. And I thought he was doing a great job of it, and he earned those minutes that he got and did the best with them.
To be in the spoiler role position, I know that's not where you want to be, but for the effort, it puts them in a difficult position for the playoffs and getting playoff seeding. Can you talk about just being in that position to make it difficult?
We don't talk about that at all. Yeah. It's not about being spoilers or not. It's about playing the game the way the game's meant to be played, and with the right type of effort. And whether you're in practice or preseason game or what, if you're on the court, you should play to win and play really hard. And that's kind of what we are constantly preaching to our guys. We're not trying to spoil anything as extra motivation. We're just trying to go out there and play the right way.
What's allowed Alex to put himself in position to perform the way he has the last couple of weeks since coming into your guys' program?
Well, he's got a lot more confidence in his shot right now. So, I think him knocking that down is giving him the freedom to get to the lane, which is good. He's got good size, good strength. He's got a nice feel for the game, and keeps defense honest because he's a skilled passer too. So I think knocking that shot down consistently has really allowed him to take advantage of this opportunity, but that comes from hard work. You hang around our practice facility at all, he's always in there. He's always working. He's a team guy. Even when he has been hurt in the past, he's sitting there talking things out 5-on-0 with new guys when they come around. So couldn't be happening to a better guy.